I'm a mental health nurse working within Leicestershire Partnership NHS Trust's Eating Disorders team based at Mawson House in Leicester. We're part of the Child and Adolescent Mental Health Service, CAMHS, and our team offers specialist outpatient assessment and treatment to young people and their parents who are affected by eating disorders like anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa and binge eating disorder. Our team manages around 100 new referrals each year, and treatment usually lasts between 12 and 18 months. One of the main therapies we use, particularly for anorexia nervosa, is family-based treatment, or FBT. With FBT, the family is considered to be the most important resource in terms of supporting the young person with their recovery. There are 3 phases to FBT. The first phase helps the family gain immediate control over the weight loss. It's the parents who are encouraged to work as a team to develop a consistent approach to manage refeeding. And siblings have an important role to play too in encouraging the young person, because strategies like distraction can be really helpful to manage the intense fear the young person may experience. Research has shown that an eating disorder has a significant impact on a young person's cognitive functioning, and this is where FBT is really helpful, as the young person doesn't have to make any decisions. It's the parents who are leading the refeeding process, and they are now in charge. In this case, the young person felt a mixture of relief and fear. She was fearful of the food she'd been avoiding for so long and the implications for her weight of starting to eat them again. But she was also relieved that there was a hope she might not feel so awful physically and emotionally, a light at the end of the tunnel. Once regular eating is in place, control is gradually given back to the young person during the second phase of treatment. In the third and final phase, the aim is to promote independence and establish family relationships that don't revolve around the eating disorder. Research in recent years has shown that young people have a very good chance of making a full recovery with FBT, and that relapse rates are low with this approach. However, we also know from research and from our experience that the earlier we intervene in the illness, the better the outcome for the young person. So it's really vital that they access treatment as early as possible. In this particular case, the whole family really engaged with treatment from the start, which made a massive difference. They quickly understood the severity of the disorder and the impact it was having on their daughter. All the family played important roles in supporting her and, of course, supporting each other. The whole family attended all the appointments. At times this can be demanding for families because appointments are once or twice a week during the first phase, but this family recognised that they needed to be really committed in order to ensure the best outcome for their daughter. In some cases, young people with eating disorders experience significant anxiety or depression, and this can require additional treatment alongside or after the family-based therapy. This young person was struggling with social anxiety and body image concerns, so we did some additional one-to-one work with her to help address these problems. This work was about enabling her to return to school and to be less preoccupied with her weight and shape. She practiced challenging her thoughts as well as being kind to herself. For this young person, thinking about what she might say to a friend was a really helpful way of challenging her negative thoughts. She also had to challenge her behaviours, like looking in the mirror, which was reinforcing her negative perception of her body. She was able to return to school full-time, to socialise with her friends and to eat in front of others, and these were huge obstacles for her to overcome.